So, Eva, what happens in a multiple counter situation for the seller?
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a position where you're fortunate enough where you've priced your house well and has great curb appeal and the house shows well and you're getting multiple offers, that's huge. It means congratulations, you listened to your agent and you're doing a great job, or you've done your homework. But also the marketing that the agents put out, to bring in buyers from different areas has paid off. And so it's a great position to be in. But what's important to understand is even though you've got multiple offers, there are still some terms and situations where the buyers do get a say in what's going on. In particular, when we get into the conversation that's been this topic for the past year and a half about buyer compensation. How is their agent getting paid, right? And that is still something that comes into play and comes into negotiation when you get these offers. So a lot of times what we're getting from our sellers is, we've gotten multiple bids. Why would I pay this buyer compensation? And you're right. Why would you? But the reason being, specifically in this market, so we're not talking Beverly Hills or different areas, right? In our marketplace, the majority of buyers that come in have enough money for their down payment and enough money to pay their closing costs on their loan. They have not allotted for and do not have the funds to also pay for their agent. So however that gets structured into your contract, if you want to structure it at all with your situation, you can increase the purchase price or whatever that is, but don't be surprised if even in a multiple offer situation, you're negotiating through those terms. I think that it's a misnomer, a lot of what's been said on the internet with agents putting information out there. It's causing a lot of contradictory information. And I think that you just have to trust your agent as to what's being presented to you. And ultimately, don't get caught up in what your neighbor did or whatnot. Be concerned with what your bottom line is. Focus on your net sheet, not what your golf conversation is or what your buddies did, right? But the reality is if you know that your agents marketed your home, helped you price it, and gotten you into a situation where you're actually able to look at multiple bids, and to be honest with you, even in this market, any bids at all on your home, any offer at all, considering the circumstances, pay attention to what your bottom line is. Quiet all the other noise and distraction, right? Like focus on that.
And one of the things we really want to talk about is what's happening at that particular time. Because interest rates could have been moving up, they could have been moving down. There could be something that's going on, outside factors that we're seeing. One of the things that we do is we pull how many competitors do you have in your neighborhood that other people can go to. You want to know, where do you stand? What is the absorption rates? We look at all these things behind the scenes to help you make the best decisions possible. If you have questions about this, we'd love to have conversations with you. This is Ron and Eva Cedillo of the HBR team, powered by Place.
Sell your home and sleep